The home runs are one thing. Seen it 2 years in a row right now. Unbelievable power hitter. What I'm more impressed with is everybody seems to gravitate towards you as far as a leadership role. How do you respond to that?
That's a great feeling, knowing that guys reach out to you, try to get advice here and there. I've been in a lot of different positions throughout my career, so I can pretty much identify with every single player in this clubhouse. I've been the bench guy, I've been the utility guy, I've been the starter, third base, and in the outfield, so I've been sent up and down. So I can identify with those guys, and sometimes they come to me for advice when something happens. And you know, it's something I take a lot of pride in, and I just speak from the heart, speak from my experiences, and hopefully what I have to say helps them out.
Well, and also, too, is it's one thing to speak it and have people listen to you, but I've also heard from talking to some people about when you're working on something, you're not afraid to put the work in. And then the young guys see that and they say, you know what, if Jose's doing it, I'm going to go out there and join him.
Well, I know what keeps me going and what allows me to be successful, so I'm always on top of that. I'm a big believer in preparation and work behind the scenes before the game starts. Develop a good game plan and make sure that your swing is fine-tuned and where it needs to be before each game. And I guess you guys have been looking at it and kind of asking me about it as well, so it's been great.
All right, now we hit on your power. You can rattle the seats, as JP says in BP. He's not that type of guy, but talk a little bit about his swing and what you see about his approach, because he's got that effortless power.
He does. He stays through the ball very well. He hits more balls to right center field than I do. So that's what keeps him successful, and that's where he should keep his focus on. And if you ask him the same question, he'll tell you the same thing.
What do you see about the young kid over there at third base? I know there's not a lacking of energy when it comes with Mr. Laurie over there, but what do you see him as a total player?
He's done a great job. Obviously, the big thing for him was adjusting defensively at third. He's been moved around in the last couple of years from catcher to second base and now at third. But he settled in really nicely. He didn't take that long of a time to adjust to third base. He made some great plays for us last year when he got called up. And obviously at the plate, you've seen what he can do. He's killing the ball this spring, and he did very well last year. He's got a lot of energy, like you said. He brings everybody up in the clubhouse when it comes to energy level. So he's a treat to have around, and obviously one of those guys that can really contribute. It doesn't hurt that he's got that combination of energy and productivity.
You're in the American League East, probably the best division in all of baseball. Toronto, Boston, New York, you got to play them a bunch of times. I've not heard anybody in this camp use that as an excuse. You feel good about your chances here in Toronto?
We do. We're a confident group. We're ready to get going. We feel good about competing against all the teams in this division and around the league. We feel like we have a chance every single time we step on the field. So being confident and knowing that we have a lot of talent and a young team with a lot of energy, we can't wait to get going.